Hi, Mark Oswald, your host for Heart, Home, and Soul. You've probably been thinking about purchasing a property. You might be interested in a rehab or a FHA 203K loan. And so with me in the studio today is Nellie Dowdy, loan officer with Merrimack Mortgage Company, and Mr. Brian Johnson.
How you doing?
Fine, thanks for coming. And you manage or head up the renovation.
Yes, from Merrimack Mortgage.
Okay.
Correct.
So why would someone be interested in that?
I would say that probably, and this is my opinion, probably 50% of all the homes that transfer within New England, or actually across the country, 50% of them could probably use a renovation loan or be purchased with a renovation loan. Because everybody, once you purchase a property, everybody does something. Remodel a kitchen or a bathroom, maybe put on a new roof, whatever. So just about every home needs a little something when you first purchase it.
Okay, so let's have a buyer that hypothetically is going to purchase a $300,000 property and it needs a new bathroom and a new kitchen. How do they go about?
It's pretty much the same thing as any other loan. What we'd ask you to do is to go out and get an estimate from a contractor. And what we do is, and let's say they do $30,000 worth of work, or the estimate's $30,000. We add that $30,000 to the $300 purchase price, and now that's our new purchase price that we work from. And their down payment is based on $330,000 versus the $300,000.
And it has to appraise for the $330,000 then?
Depends on which loan you're doing.
Okay.
If you do an FHA 203K, it only needs to appraise for 90% of all of that. Actually, about 91% of all of that.
Okay.
On a conventional loan, it does need to appraise, and that would be a home style loan, a Fannie Mae home style loan.
Right. And is there additional fees to the consumer to do this?
Yes, there are, and they average probably about $1,000, but they're added to the loan amount. So it's not money they have to come up with, it's financed into the loan.
So said another way, it's a home equity line of credit without really having the line of credit. You're getting that on the front end with the mortgage.
Correct, exactly. And it works out well for people. If someone's purchasing a home and it needs a new septic, or the well is bad, or the roof is bad, or let's say it's a house that was left through the winter and the pipes froze, borrower can come in, get an estimate to fix all those things. And let's say it's $30,000. You can close, and then you complete the work after the closing. It's a nice program.
All of the programs, though, aren't specific to purchase. They're available
You can also do
for
refinances
refinance.
also.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're reading my mind. So I've
Oh,
already
I'm
bought
sorry.
the house. Now I want to. No, that's fine.
You can do that. A lot of times people don't have enough equity to do an equity line,
Right.
but you can, by doing these, especially like on the FHA, if you have a decent equity position right now, you can borrow additional funds to do pretty much any type of renovations that you want to do.
What about an addition to the house? Would
Yeah,
that
you can
still-
do an addition.
Okay.
There's, FHA has what's called a limited 203K. And the reason they call it a 203K, most FHA loans are 203B. If you purchase a condo, it's a 203C. If you do renovation loans, then it's considered a 203K. And I'm sorry, I've got your question though?
So if you wanted to put on, say, a four-season room or a detached garage.
FHA has the limited, which only allows you to do like renovations on the inside of the house.
Okay.
And maybe put on a roof, just simple renovations. When you go into additions and you're changing the structure of the house,
Right.
the frame, then you go into the full 203K.
Okay. Fair enough. Other thoughts you want to leave with us? What didn't I ask you?
It's a nice, but what I think that's kind of nice about it, if someone purchases a house for say $200,000, like a bank-owned property, and let's say it's $150,000 and they need $50,000 to get into it, the seller can pay the closing cost, and you only need, on an FHA, you only need 3.5%
Right.
for a down payment. But also you can blend this with New Hampshire Housing. Here in New Hampshire, you can blend it with New Hampshire Housing, and they have a cash assist program where actually a borrower can get into a house for probably about $1,000
Yeah,
altogether.
okay.
And you can do that with FHA, you can do that with rural development. So there's
Home
a-
style,
Yeah, or the home style, correct.
which is not FHA. It's a Fannie product,
Right.
right?
Correct. Yep. It's a conventional loan.
Conventional. Right.
I sell real estate. I know what I don't know. That's why I have you people here.
Yep.
I don't know anything about plumbing or electricity either, so I call plumbers and electricians, right?
Yeah.
It's a fast-moving market.
Yes.
A lot
Yes.
going on.
It is.
Well, I've been doing these for probably about over 20 years. And back, when I first started doing them back in 95 or so, a lot of the real estate brokers really didn't warm up to them. But I think now with a lot of bank-owned properties, a lot of real estate brokers really have latched onto them and enjoy doing them. The only thing I would suggest to people is make sure you work with somebody who's got some experience doing them.
That's why Nellie's here.
Yeah.
Oh, and Brian.
And Brian.
And Brian.
Great.
Okay.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And if you have further questions, credits will roll and you can contact Brian or Nellie at Merrimack Mortgage. Thanks for watching.